Tonight on Punchline, two teams of comedians use today's headlines to come up with the best punchlines. Our headliners, Soltanovich, Tony Baker, and Brian Stout. And the challengers, Daphnique Springs, Delanie Fischer, and Brian Monarch. And now, Punchline. Here's your host, Mark Istook.
Punchline. As always, I've got the headlines right here. Our comedians tonight will be giving you the punchlines, and our live studio audience will be helping us determine who is funnier. Is it the headliners, or is it the challengers? Before we get started, let's hear it for tonight's comedians, shall we? And let's hear it for you guys, our live studio audience. Let's play some Punchline. Punchlines in this round are worth 50 points. Comedians, get your hands on the buzzers. Here we go. Gonna play a little game called Fast and Slogan. Of course, many of you may have heard that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is considering a run for president in 2020. As a wrestler, we know that his catchphrase was, "Can you smell what The Rock was cooking?" Comedians, if he were to run for president, what would his campaign slogan be? Ready? Go! Ryan.
Johnson 2020, no tweeting. My hands are way too big for that stuff.
All right, next. Let's see, Brian.
Rock, he's our man. If Trump can do it, anyone can.
Maybe true. All right.
Rock, he's our man. If Trump can do it, anybody can.
Bring it, guys. Tony.
Hey, you want your bill passed? It doesn't matter.
Next, we got Delanie.
I don't care what his slogan is. I just want to be his first lady. You know?
No. Campaigning now. Kira.
Well, I think his campaign slogan will still be, "Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?" And it's healthy school lunches for all of our children.
This platform, who's next? Ryan.
Once you go Samoan, the country be growing.
After the buzzer, but audience, let's see who you think was funnier. Was it the challengers? Or was it the headlines? I would have liked just I Rock. I think that would work, right? But let's see what the audience has to say. Who was funnier, guys?
Yeah!
62%. Challengers off to a fast start. It is 50-0. Headliners, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So maybe you can catch up right here.
We didn't do any cheerleading. We probably should have done that.
Well, next time. Maybe this time, because we need a copywriter, need a little copywriting help. We want a product description that will help us sell this Jeff Goldblum shower curtain. That is a real thing, as disturbing as that is. Comedians, help me out. Ready? Go. Let's see, Brian.
Get this shower curtain. It has a hairy primate and Jeff Goldblum.
Next. Ryan.
If you liked our Nicolas Cage raccoon duvet cover, you're gonna love this shower curtain.
Next, Daphnique.
New movie posters starring Jeff Goldblum and Kevin Hart.
Oh, Delanie.
Treat yourself to a Goldblum shower. You know what I'm saying? You get it? You
Want to take a shower after that one, Tony?
Jeff is there to make sure you clean behind your ears. The ape is there to make you feel less hairy about yourself.
Ryan.
Next time you dispose of a body, do it with Jeff Goldblum.
Time is up. Audience, was it the challengers, or was it the headliners, or was it just simply Jeff Goldblum? Weigh in and let us know who you think was funnier as we tabulate those votes. Hey, headliners! Rising to the challenge. It is now all knotted up 50-50. Let's move on to our next headline. As we know, Vladimir Putin likes to do things shirtless.
Yeah.
Comedians, what exercise would one have to do to get that kind of body? Ready? Go. Brian.
Kettlebells. Kettle One bells.
A little vodka action. I like that, Ryan.
Resistance workout. Chechen resistance. That's smart.
Tony.
Phone calls with Trump. 3 sets of 10.
Kira.
Maniacal laughter burn calories.
Brian.
In Russia, we fight bear.
I don't even know what that means. Ryan.
I think he does those term limit extensions.
Oh,
Hyper
yeah,
extensions.
yeah. Lots of them. Let's see, Daphnique.
Purging.
So dark. Buzzer beats time is up. All right, audience, it's your time to weigh in now. Challengers or headlines? Who was it that gave you the best punchlines for that headline? Ah, the headliners. Getting a little momentum. It is now 100 to 50. Let's continue, shall we? Hey, basketball fans, there are some rumors that LeBron James could leave the Cleveland Cavaliers next summer to go to the Los Angeles Lakers. So, comedians, what would Cleveland have to do to get you to stay in Cleveland? Ready? Go.
LeBron James's paycheck.
That would help, yes. Brian.
I've been to Cleveland. Nothing.
So much hate for Cleveland. Daphnique.
Child support from a Cavs player.
Tony.
I need a statue of me in every Walmart in Ohio.
That's a lot of statues. Delaney.
A night with LeBron, right?
Tony.
3 skyscrapers, a tiger, and a spatula.
So specific. Brian.
$1 million.
Kira.
Make it Los Angeles.
That would defeat the purpose. Ryan.
I'm from Cleveland. Goddamn. I'm from Cleveland, and I left, so nothing.
Okay, well, there you have it. Audience, it's your turn to weigh in now. Who was funnier, the challengers or the headliners? Let's see if the headliners can maintain their momentum, or if the challengers can grab it back. No, the headliners.
Good number.
3 straight.
Good number.
150 to 50. Can the challengers step it up in the next round? The point values will be doubled. We'll be back with more Punchline in just a minute.
We're back with more Punchline and your host, Mark Houston.
Guys, challengers, you started out fast. You got that first punchline. You got 50 points, but then the headliners really came on. It's 150 to 50. But as I said, in this round, the point totals are doubled. It is 100 points up for grab for each one of the punchlines. So let's get started and see if you guys can catch up here, all right? We're going to play a little throwback flashback. If you want to feel old, it was on this day in 1984 that Prince's Purple Rain was #1. Comedians, we have a lot of younger viewers, a lot of millennials who maybe aren't familiar with Purple Rain. So please tell them what it is. Ready? Wait a second.
We ready?
Go! Brian.
It's the new Frappuccino from Starbucks.
It's very fattening. Tony.
Purple Rain is the soundtrack you were conceived to.
Brian.
It's that really cheap hair gel that you use in junior high.
I still use that. Let's see. Daphnique.
It's when Barney the dinosaur throws more than $100 on strippers.
He just makes it rain. He makes the purple rain. Yes, Kira.
Well, Purple Rain to me means mustache and unibrow, because that's the song that was on the radio when I got electrolysis for the first time.
So personal. Ryan.
I'm not explaining anything to these kids. They have the internet. They can look it up.
Yes, while they're eating avocado toast. All right, audience, who was funnier? Was it the headliners or the challengers? The artist formerly known as, let's see. How about that? The challengers nodding things up. 150 to 150. Let's continue, shall we?
November all over again.
According to the airline experts Skytrax, the worst airport in the United States is the Newark Liberty International Airport in New Jersey. Comedians, give me something you might hear over the PA system if you were at Newark Liberty Airport. Ready? Daphne, go.
Attention, pilots will depart once they come back from happy hour.
Next. Tony.
Ladies and gentlemen, the search you're about to receive will be full cavity. Prepare for the emotional scars to follow.
Delaney.
Attention, all flights will now be landing in Detroit.
Brian.
Our air traffic control instruments are on the fritz, but don't worry, we're going to go ahead and eyeball it.
Tony.
Ladies and gentlemen, please empty your bags and put your laptops in the bin and give us the password, because you won't be getting
Delaney.
This is the final boarding call for Kellyanne Conway.
Time is up, audience. Time to vote. Who was funnier? Was it the headliners or was it the challengers? Look at all those poor slubs. But the headliners. Back on top, guys. Our score right now, 250 to 150. We'll move on to our next headline because it is almost back to school time. Summer just flies by, doesn't it? Comedians, we want you to provide a public service and help the kids out. Name the one thing every college student should buy before they go back to class. Go. Ryan.
All right, kids, you're gonna wanna pass to the secret pool that's on the roof of your dorm. And if you don't have one, I can sell you one.
Tony.
Condoms and energy drinks.
Bad combination. All right, Brian.
Incense, so you can blame the weed smell on something else.
Ryan.
Hand sanitizer for the filthy dorms and for the really good parties.
New sheets for the bed at their parents' house, because that's where they're gonna be.
Daphnique.
Plan B, in case so you can continue to follow your plan A.
Let's see, Tony.
Loan payback avoidance packages.
All right, time's up. Audience, it's your time now. Who was funnier? Was it the challengers or was it the headliners? Let's tabulate those votes. Hey, how about the headliners? Grabbing some momentum. It's a convincing lead right now, but we're not done yet. 350 to 150. Let's see if the challengers can sneak their way back into a tie. We've got more Punchline coming up in just a minute.
We're back with your host, Mark Istook.
Guys, right now, I gotta be honest, 350 for the headliners, 150 for the challengers, and challengers. Is it? You're not afraid of these guys, right?
No.
You
Maybe
think you can?
Tony Baker's face.
By the way, let's give it up for the crowd, right?
Look, buttering up is encouraged, as are bribes. So in this round, all of the punchlines are worth 150 points, so you can make up a lot of ground quickly and maybe kind of cut in because they're getting so cocky.
We like the crowd way more than them. Okay?
All right,
So
let's get to it. I got another headline coming your way. A little game called Punchline and Chill. You know how Netflix will recommend things based on whatever you've watched, your viewing habits. Well, we've got our own variation of that game. Comedians, we want you to finish this recommendation. Because you voted for Donald Trump, you might also like... Go. Ryan.
Typing conspiracy theories in all caps, one tweet at a time.
Yes. Who's next? Daphnique.
The Orange Knight Rises.
Brian.
if you watch Trump, you'll also like the KKK.
Oh. Delanie.
How to date your daughter.
We went there.
Hey, you might also like your sister.
Brian.
You might also like that James Bond movie, From Russia with Love.
Good, good. Tony.
You might also like Pink Floyd, The Wall.
Brian.
You might also like a $50 steak with free packets of ketchup. I hate that buzzer!
Just in. You got it in. You got it in under the buzzer. So, audience, you can consider that joke as you weigh in.
Come on,
Let us know who was funnier, the challengers, the headliners, or that picture. Tell us what you think. Challengers! Guys, you followed your namesake. You answered the challenge. You got that one. I like it. Right now, the score,
sympathy votes, that's fine. That's
300 to 350. Let's keep on going. All right. Hey, good news, action movie fans. Michael Bay announced that there will be 14 more Transformers movies.
Oh.
So many lens flares. These movies have not been named yet, but comedians, we'd like your help in naming these films. Please give me the name of just one of the upcoming Transformers movies. Ready? Go. Daphnique.
Transformers, can you cast me?
Next, Brian.
Transformers 17. Don't worry, there's only one more left.
Kira.
Transformers 14. Wall-E versus the robot from Short Circuit.
I would watch that. Johnny number 5. Tony.
Transformers 13. Lord Jesus, why you doing us like this? Redemption.
Ryan.
Transformers 15. Optimus past his prime.
Tony.
Transformers 13. We should have stopped at 1.
Delaney.
Transformers 12. These are made for China.
True. So many explosions. Audience, headliners or challengers? Who was funny? Time to weigh in. So disturbing. Challengers! Nice. You won the round. And as we add up those points right now, you guys are up by 50, or 100 actually. 450 to 350. We've got more points and more punchlines coming. Play a little photo finish after the break. We'll be right back.
Take a seat, everyone. Punchline is back.
Bravo to you guys. Boy, this has been one heck of a game on our hands. Look, the challengers came out of the gate fast, but the headliners roared back. I challenged the challengers. You guys rose to the challenge. That's a lot of challenges. Headliners, now it's your turn in the photo finish to try to even the score if you can. Now, the way this is going to work, I'm going to show you guys a series of pictures. You're going to give me a punchline. An audience, you're going to vote on a scale from 0 to 100. That score equals points, so you can get a lot of points very quickly, all right?
Okay.
Right now, it is 450 to the challengers, 350 to the headliners. Because you guys are trailing, you get to go first.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
Put 90 seconds on the clock.
Beautiful.
Kira, you will be up.
Oh boy.
Let's go.
Ready?
Okay.
Go!
Girls!
Audience, what do you think?
Clock's ticking.
I liked it, Kira.
Okay,
The
good.
audience says
We're losing time.
36. All right, let's move on to Tony.
The same. Oh, yeah, girl. Launch that rocket. Oh, it's all the thrusters.
Audience, what do you think? 51. Ryan.
Next picture. I hate this game. If you liked our Jeff Goldblum shower curtain, you'll love this.
Audience, what do you say?
Give me the points.
79. Way to score, Kira.
Same. I have low self-esteem.
Audience.
I wasn't hugged enough as a child.
All right, 41. Tony.
New pick. Hey, you still got your health care?
Too soon. Audience. 77. All right, Ryan.
Next pick. Oh. What? Oh, you think I can't eat this whole microphone in one bite? Well, you're about to be wrong.
Audience. 72. All right, Kira.
Same.
That buzzer means we're out of time, but you guys came on fast at the end. Way to score some points. We'll give you the final tally here with some great punchlines there. 706 points for the headliners. The challengers, I never was very good at math, but that's like 250 some odd points you got to make up, all right? Let's see if you guys can do it. Get ready for your photos. Let's go. Daphnique, go.
Oh, poor Sean. They made him clean out his desk. Bye.
Audience, 53. Delaney.
Same. It's a BYOB, bring your own bastard.
Audience, 56. Brian.
Next photo. This is the biggest bathtub in the world.
Audience, 48. Daphnique.
Next. When you find out that your soldiers still march.
Audience, 63. Delaney.
I swim.
Want to play with my wand?
What do you think, audience? 54. Brian.
I'll do the same. It is the Canadian reboot of Harry Potter.
He's older. Audience, 58. Daphnique.
Next. Today, kids, I'm gonna teach you white privilege.
Audience. 60. Delanie.
Next. Looks like 3 is actually the loneliest number.
Desolate. Audience. 68.
Same.
Brian.
It's true, BB-8. I am your father.
Star Wars jokes. All right, let's see what that one ranks. 64. Guys, well done. Well done. Now,
We had that good voting delay.
our headliners had 706 points. That's the number that you guys had to beat. And you got, what do you think you got?
I think we got
ballpark it.
707.
That would be one more.
Just one
Delaney?
more. That's all we need to
12,000.
win.
We got 12,000 points.
1 million points.
That would be a lot of points. No, actually, we had, for our headliners, a grand total of 706 points. Challengers, 916! Guys, let's hear it for the challengers, everybody. What a performance tonight. Let's hear it for our headliners as well. Good job, guys, as always. And hey, let's hear it for our studio audience, shall we, guys? Thank you for being here. Thank you for voting as well. And thank you most of all for laughing. That's going to do it for us tonight. But remember, you folks at home, keep up with the headlines. We will keep up with the punchlines. Until next time, we'll see you then. Let me get a selfie with the winners here. We got it. I mean, this is